Shalom, 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 everyone. Peace, peace, peace to everyone. I hope that you are doing fabulous and have enjoyed your weekend and that it was restful and things like that. If you are returning, welcome back. And if you're new, my name is Shannon and I'm glad to have you and all of that. If it's your birthday, happy birthday. If it's an anniversary, happy anniversary too. If you're down and out, I send you love and light right here, right now, and I just ask that the Great One would just send his angels and the Holy Spirit to just be around you and to give you comfort. And I just send you love and light. Those of you who did not hear from me for a reading, I'm still having problems getting through to you know, your voice boxes and stuff like that, so I will still continue to try. Those of you who are interested in a reading, I do them for donation, and so all of the instructions are down below in the description box. Please follow the way that I have it written. I would appreciate it. It's just real simple to do it the way that I have to do it, and I appreciate for you all allowing me to read for you. It helps me in a very big way. And so those of you who have already allowed me to read for you, I appreciate you also very much. I've really connected with you all, and it was precious to me, and so I've made some friends, and I appreciate that very much. If you have ever been blessed by this channel in any way, shape, or form, and you just want to give and you don't want a reading, there's my contact information is just down below, and you can do it that way as well. And thank you so very much, guys. It really helps me at this time. I'm really trying to, those of you who understand my story, but those of you who don't understand my story, I'm really trying to get out of a situation that I've been made to be put in by stupid, nasty energy that had influenced around my life, that has been a freaking disgrace and a half. There's a video down below if you want to, you know, take a look at what I've been going through. So anything at this time is very much appreciated. And those of you who have already blessed and given back for the work that is done on this channel, thank you so very much. Thank you so very much. I give of myself and my energy because the Great One has called me to do this, and it's hard work, especially you know, feeling the energy as I do. Sometimes when the hand of the divine is on me, it's real heavy, but I do it with all my heart, with all my strength, with all my soul, you know, for the cause that it's being done for. And anyway, all praise, glory, and honor to our Father in heaven. If you are new, I look at a lot of criminal activity. Most of the time I'm focusing on that so that people will get out of nastiness. Everybody's fallen down at some point in their life, in any kind of energetic level, and whatever it's been. All of us has fallen down and have broken hearts, and have also had our hearts broken. I just try to really focus on uprooting that stupidness and encouraging people just to make it right. You can't do anything. What's gone is gone. What's past is past. All you can do is your now, okay, and start making things better from the moment now, and making something beautiful for the future. And so you'll just learn me as we go. I'm not a churchy channel or a religious channel, but you could think that I am, but I'm not. I do walk by the scripture. The scripture is found in the tarot. If you did not know that, yes, all of the scripture can be found in the tarot. It still lives today, and forevermore it shall live. And I love Jehovah Elohim, maker of heaven and earth. He's my everything. He's the one who gives us worth. He gives us the breath of life. And I love the Hamashiach, his son, which is the Christ that walked among us in the flesh. He lives inside of us, and he's, you know, heaven is inside of us, and Christ is the hope of glory. And this is who I confess on my channel. So this is kind of who I am, what I'm about. I get real intense sometimes, so I don't hold back. If the Spirit's moving on me in a real intense way, it's always for uprightness. I will roar at the energy in a very big way, and it could be disturbing at times, but it's always to just yank something up, man. And so I can't explain what I'm feeling in the moment of that energy flowing through me. It just is what it is, really. If it's, you know, feeling a certain way to you when it's coming across, just make sure that you understand that I'm feeling the thing, literally. And sometimes it's just like so intense. But anyway, let's see what's going on. We're just going to pull some cards here since I've talked a little bit more here. Thank you, but we're getting the Wheel we're getting the Three of Pentacles, and we're getting the World card. Something very much is over then. We're definitely seeing some type of new cycle. Jehovah, I just appreciate you. Come on in here. Jehovah, rebuke and bind and block every wicked, foul, dark energy that would try to tempt somebody in any way, shape, or form. I just thank you for the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, and we ask for your wisdom to come forth. The wheel, obviously, as we know, goes backwards, so even if something has changed, we do know for the next couple of days, Jehovah said there was a radical change of some situation that's going on. And for some people, it's a complete success, because this is a complete success. It's a really rewarding card. We have big time travel here with 2 cards out here. But the will, for some people, obviously, this is very karmic, is showing us that something could go very much in a different direction. We do know that this is the letter Yod, which is the arm of Jehovah. He's the one that turns this wheel. This is inevitably turning without any ifs, ands, buts about it. Something's taking place here that's going to turn the wheel. Remember, we had hangman type energy also come out for the next couple of days. That energy will take us back to also karmic activity and consequences. This is a very big consequence card, but for some people it's going to pay off in a very big way. There's some type of collaboration here being shown to us as well. There's the Empress, and we did see the Emperor for the next couple of days. He showed up in the fixed sign reading. This is beautiful energy then coming out for us. Man, if you and I are in the upright, this is very rewarding. We have the letter, this is a yes card, and then we have the shin in the Hebrew, which is would be a S, and then we have the gimel, which would be the letter G. It also looks like a leg in the pictograph, and so if we're talking about in our English language, the shin, which the pictograph is, but the shin would also be the leg, and the pictograph of the gimel is the leg. I hope that makes sense. And then we have an arm out here. So we've got arms and legs and teeth and things like that, but representing wisdom. The Empress also would represent somebody who has wisdom that's in the upright. She holds all 4 queens within her. She's beautiful. She's giving, she's caring, she's kind, but the gimel represents movement. This is movement. We have a will here, movement. We have travel here as well. This is a yes cards where I was going with this, and with the Y and the S, we have a yes. We have 2 yeses then that I could find and pull out of here. If you're new, I just take all kinds of things that speak expressively to my spirit out here. This beautiful energy, this is legal matters as well, really big coming out here. If something's closing out in a very big way, a very expansive way, then that's here as well. Remember, we had a lot of money stuff that was coming out for the next couple of days as well. This is fortune. This is also, go back to bank systems, this is rich and generous stuff. And there's collaboration going on around some situation here. We have protection here with the will, and that's positive. It's positive. What else do you want to bring out here, Jehovah? Somebody's worried about something. I just did an offline video and I got rid of it. I was actually aggravated with the energy. There was a lot of physical things that were coming out with the pentacles, and then in wording, it stated beware because there was fraud issues. And we do know that to be the case because the Fihu came out for the cardinal signs, which has a meaning of fraud issues. And some people are worried because they're in fraud. I guess you're worried because you're in fraud, I guess. I mean, something's very much karmic out here for those people. This is about being thrown out and stuff like that, feeling insecure about some things. I mean, so some people got third parties involved in some things that have been collaborated, and something's closing out in a very big way. Need to understand that Jehovah's guiding this will, people. You think you're going to collaborate something to do something wicked in a wicked way, that thing will trap you up in the end. It's just the way it will go. Three of Swords is here. Yeah, there is heartbreak somewhere around. So I send you love and light, and if you're upright and somebody hurt you, I send you love and light. They will reap and sow what they did, people. We do have marital situations also going on here with the Hierophant. This is society. The letter H would also be here. Somebody got a big time download about something. I guess they did. Somebody got backstabbed. I guess so. And something's very karmic around that. Again, some people are going to be shackled because this stuff has already been going on. There's an ending for some people with the stupidness. Even as heartbreaking as it is, it's here. Let's take another deck here. Jehovah stated that something hidden was going to be coming to the light for us for the next couple of days. So we just need to keep our eyes and ears open to whatever that is, getting downloads and things like that. Those of you who caught that reading that I did late last night, there were 2 towers there. There were, you know, the Hierophant was there a couple different times. That's big time stuff. And we did see the tower for the next couple of days. Talk about big energy. We got the heavens really that have been showing up here in the last couple of my readings. Okay, so something concerning travel is here. This is a, you know, travel movement here with the Gimel is here, and somebody's heartbroken over that because some people were cheaters within that ordeal. In that offline reading that I did, the little lover card was there that has a meaning of an adultery. It's an adultery card, an adulterous affair. So somebody also got pregnant out of that. The Empress represents pregnancy. Somebody got backstabbed within that ordeal. Man, I really send you love and light. This card says ruin. And if you're dealing with somebody in the spotlight and somebody's done something because they're, I guess they got ruined for what they did, especially if they took, you know, just because you're in the spotlight, we don't care. You're either going to be upright and fair and do the truth. And if you fell down, you'll get up and you won't be ruined. You'll just, even if some people may view something that you've done, if you get up and take ownership, actually Jehovah will bring you luck out of that and protect you out of it. But you're going to sit there and be stupid, you will be ruined. We really don't care. Jehovah stated that we need to pray for our leadership, so let us pray for our leadership, that they would get up and be true leaders for us, that we may give praise to the great one who put them in their place. Something is a harmonious change though here with this card, but it is a travel card. There's some type of a reward coming to somebody, and it may be heartbreaking, I guess, for some other people. Look, people, Jehovah says, I reward good and bad, regardless. Whatever we do, at the end of that thing, there's some type of a reward, good or bad. Some people get an all-consuming fire, and it's not a good closeout for some people. But for those of you who stand in the truth and stuff like that, even if it's heartbreaking around you, something positive will come out of it. We can't take away from the will, and there's protection here. What else you want to bring out, Jehovah? Thank you. A doctor is here. This is about getting advice. If you are dealing with the doctor, you could be dealing with the doctor. This is about somebody who's needing emotional or physical healing somewhere. Something about medicine could be here. So somebody is traveling to a doctor. Some people are traveling to have a baby today, so congratulations. And something with that is here, then it is here. This is about recovery, or again, somebody who has a mental illness, a physical illness, a spiritual illness is here with this card. This can be obviously we see the Hangman there for the next couple of days. That's we know we're dealing with somebody who's been crazy around some situation, okay? But if you are going to the doctor today and having a baby or something like that, getting an epidural in your back and stuff, that's also showing itself here in this reading. There is some type of a message. The announcement card also came out in the other reading as well. So something will be announced, and for some people, I guess it might be heartbreaking. I send you love and light. Jehovah, you just cast a lot here for us today. So we are dealing with somebody who is in rebellion. I will tell you that we had player energy in that other little reading that I did. And something's going to close out on that. And it needs to, people, because something that came out in wording was that the wicked, when they bring their sacrifice, that they're just wicked. But how much more are they wicked when they bring it with a wicked mind? And you deal with people who do some stupidness. And we got the Hierophant in the negative. If you are brand new, one of the meanings of the Hierophant is the rights to sacrifice. Okay, you sacrifice your animals, and you sell them to the marketplaces, do whatever you got to do. But when it comes to people and babies and stuff like that, you're freak, man, and that is wickedness. And that is wickedness. This is the letter N. It looks like the X, and some people are dealing with their X. This has been a real difficult lesson. This is teaching and learning and teaching, and talk about a real difficult lesson. For some people, it's so heartbreaking because somebody had just agitation on them with this rune. This is a rebellious, nasty rune that talks about somebody who's just in apathy. They have no emotion. They do not care. All right. Put put somebody out of their essentials, okay, and searching for their food and everything like that. But just why? Because they think that, well, because I sit up here. We don't care where you sit, man. We don't care where you sit. You treat people that way, you're a piece of crap in the earth is what you are, okay? The letter N and the X make necks. And those of you all who caught that other reading that I spoke on a couple of videos yesterday that I did, and somebody had the ringing of a neck, and then the rune came out that makes necks is here, and then the second house goes back to your vocal cords and stuff like that. So that's here. Somebody died. We have air here, and then we're backstabbed in a really bad way that way. Then for some people that will be the case, because we had people that were going to go to jail for some type of stupidness that happened. We have somebody who's evil out here with being in rebellion. They don't want to walk in the truth. Well, I guess some kind of karmic activity is going to take place on you today if that's the way you want to show up in the earth, man. Jehovah, you pick these cards, please. Say whatever you need to say for any given person. Give answers today and mend the broken heart. People can't forgive and walk in forgiveness and just shake them out of the earth, man. The robbery of the wicked shall destroy them because they refuse to do judgment. Jehovah's really been bringing out a lot about judgment. I have another rune poking itself out of the bag. It's the letter A. It looks like the F. This is about speaking, okay? This is looting. So we have something about robbery, okay? So the robbery of the wicked is going to destroy them. There's a looting rune here. This goes back to being creative and poetry and study and inspiration and eloquence is here. This is also temptation rune as well. Well, anyway, it was poking out, so I just thought I'd get it. There's some type of an identification here, okay? Well, we got some people that have identity theft as well on some stuff that has been looted, and then they've been saying, look, this is what I did, or I stole your project, and this is me, and that no, and they ain't who you think that you thought that they were. There's something about identification that is here. Above all things, put on love, which is the bond of perfectness. That's the Empress. That's the beauty and the upright of that Empress energy, being caring and kind and loving and forgiving. Jehovah told me that you're my sweetheart. Now, and this does have a sweetheart, which would be the Emperor, which did show up. Somebody's jealous around that stuff. This rune right here is, I got strong compulsory tie on you. And somebody's got a freak around them that apparently, and I heard in my spirit earlier when I was doing this, it's just now come through my spirit again. Somebody says, well, if I can't have you, by God, no one's going to have you then. And that's the most craziest, stupid, nasty, gross person to say such a thing like that just because I'm so selfish. If I can't have you, I'm never going to let nobody have you. And you've went crazy out of that ordeal. You need to go have a pill. Somebody, though, has heard from Jehovah, and I talked about this the other day that my hands found this. And Jehovah has put a download to somebody and let that person know that, no, you're my sweetheart. And you were just made for me. And they really have heard from Jehovah. That's a truthful statement there, because this has a counterpart who likes it and who don't like it. Somebody's going to confess something today. Well, that's positive. Thank you, Jehovah. Give him the strength to confess something today, because somebody has been backstabbed and killed, and some nasty stuff has taken place around somebody who needs to go have a pill shoved down their throat because they're crazy out here. Okay, they're in rebellion. They've thieved on some stuff. It'd be good for you to do that, because something very karmic is here if you don't do the truth, man. Something's going to close out regardless. Jehovah says to get ready, because you are going to see your enemy defeated today. Yes, we are. Whoso keeps the commandment shall feel no evil thing. And a wise man's heart discerns both time and judgment. Like I said, everything we do has a time, and then it will be judged. It is out here. So a wise man's heart discerns both the time and the judgment, because to every purpose there is time and judgment. Therefore, misery of man is great upon him. Especially when they understand that the thing that you and I start, there will be some type of accountability to it in the end of the thing. Something has been passion inspired here. We have something about being Hebraic as well. There is a redeeming energy also here. Thank you, Jehovah. Somebody with a huge heart. heart loves somebody. Again, somebody's heard from Yehovah. Okay? Whatever's went down in the process of that stupidness and somebody having a strong compulsory tie for some of you all, it doesn't matter. Something's going to turn in your favor today, and it's going to turn in the negative for the freak. Somebody went through the dark night of the soul, then by God, I guess they did. But if you made yourself whole and you're going to, bond yourself with love, which is the bond of perfectness, then great, something will turn for you. Okay, guys, this is what come out for this reading. Somebody gonna get some type of a message and a confession today. That's great. Then something's here. So we have the letter N, the X, the A, the F, the Y, the S, the G, and the L, and some type of a connection to all this energy. Until next time, shalom.